So what kind of advice would you give to the youngsters out there that's watching you that may be inspired to be who you are?
Yeah, you know, I'm tripping out what a good host you are, man. Like, you're very natural, having conversations. Like, damn, Stu, I knew you gonna tell through other thing. So I was like, dang, Stu's good with it right now. It's making me feel very casual. I know, I'm just very impressed. And anyway, not to segue. Hey man, this is so cool. Thank you for having me. And your place was awesome. I was just tripping out at all the different places. It's Snoop Land, Doggy Land right here.
Yeah.
It's awesome to come kick it.
We're just trying to make it have a feeling of relaxation and fun and entertainment. And, you know, because I've been around a long time and I've been able to see certain things, and I just wanted to provide that for people when they come into my space to be able to have a good time and enjoy all the elements that I do when I do what I do.
Yes, well, it's thoroughly appreciated, and I appreciate you having me, so this is cool.
My pleasure. So one of my directors on the show, he's a real big fan of yours. He, what did you want him to do? And I wouldn't ask him to do.
Oh, I talked to him.
He wanted you to reenact one of the sces.
He wanted me to rock my old school mullet because I used to have kind of like a Jerry Crow mullet back in the day. I thought it was tight back in the day. It was. It was a little tight, right?
It was. That's why he wanted.
That was the era.
That's why he wanted to see it again.
Wanted to see it. Hey, I'm just happy. I'm glad I still have my hair. I appreciate it though. Thank you.
Yes, sir. So you've been in films and you've been on Broadway?
Yeah, man. I met my wife actually when I was doing Broadway. I was out there in New York, and you know, it's cool. Got to sing, dance, act, and do all that. And then that was about 8 years ago. We met. You know, cut to we married now with a couple kids. Yeah, so it's been great. So you know, I try to, because I was a kid growing up in this. I've been in this since I was like 10 years old, so over 30 years. You know, and like we're the same era, same age, and everything. So it's, you know, it's very difficult. That's why I got mad respect for you too, because making those transitions. After so many different types of eras, right, are very difficult. But you keep reinventing yourself, keep doing different things, and you know that's what I try to do, because there are no rules really in entertainment, right?
Nah,
so
you got to write your own rules, and that's what
exactly.
you're doing. Because you've been from television shows to hosting shows to live performances to movies to every element. So what element is it that you love the most?
You know, I like all forms of entertainment. I like to get a chance to perform, and I did some at the Hollywood Bowl recently, another play, and just finished like this Christmas movie. But I gotta be honest, I love being a host the most, because it's just what comes more natural, whether I'm hosting like, you know, carne asadas at my house or game nights or whatever. I think if you just like people and you just like to talk, then you're always kind of a host. So you know, there's no cooler thing than I think when you just get to be yourself and hang out and get to talk to people. That's why I like doing my show Extra so much, because I'm 10 years in and I get to talk to like the most fascinating people in TV, film, music. You know, sometimes it goes into sports and politics and all that. So, and I'm genuinely like inquisitive, so I enjoy doing that.
I see you in every hotel I check.
Right? I was stalking you right there.
I'm like, man, as soon as I turn the TV on, here you is. I'm like, man, what's happening with Mario? Why he everywhere I'm at, man?
A friendly face to welcome you.
Don't. Y'all putting y'all work in, man. Shout out to y'all promotions and marketing and all of the above, because y'all in every hotel across the globe, man.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Because I know you're hitting the road still a lot. So if you see me in the hotel, I mean, you traveling.
I'm still trying to get it in, trying to stay active, you know what I'm saying?
I know it.
How do you feel about the Latin market taking over the real world market now? As far as like they're opening doors for y'all now.
Well, I think, you know, I think taking over is still a strong phrase that I wish was the case, but I think you're right about like opening doors, because I think we've been underserved.
Yes.
There's been so many.
For too many years.
Right, and the demo I don't think necessarily has been represented as well in any element, whether it's TV, film, and I think it's changing, and I think it's heading in the right direction, but we still got some big strides to go. Right. So, you know, ultimately, that's what I'd love to be able to do, to be in a position to create more opportunities and tell more of our stories, and, you know, hopefully be appreciated for that.
Nah, you're doing it, you positioning yourself, you're giving a lot of hope, because I know it's a lot of, you know, Latin kids that's watching, like, how can I be like Mario Lopez? What did he do that I could be doing to try to help myself?
You know, look, at the end of the day, I'm a Mexican kid from Chula Vista, right? That's a border town of Tijuana.
Yeah.
I'm first generation here. My parents are immigrants. So if I can do it, anybody can do it.
Say
there
that.
really are no barriers out there. And so I like to live by the mantra, you know, if you work hard, you stay focused, and you do the right thing, then the right things will happen for you. But I think being persistent, being disciplined, is an attribute that's it's missing a lot these days, and it sounds simple, but it really will pay off towards the end.
How much did education play a part in your success?
Well, my parents never let me do any extracurricular activities unless I held my grades to a certain standard. So that always had to get taken care of first, and then everything else was sort of like a treat and a reward.
So education first.
Yes, exactly.
So will you be that way as a father?
Yes.
Or will you be fun first?
No, I gotta be. I mean, I like to.
You saying that right now, but let me tell you, as a father, we always try to say, yeah, we're gonna be this, and then it becomes, okay, you can get away with it because mom's going to be the hard one and you're going to be the soft one, I can tell.
Well, moms, the thing is, because I got a couple right now, right? My little girl just turned 7 and my boy turned 4. And they're already busy, by the way. Like, my daughter's already doing some stuff. Like, she does a couple voices on that Elena Avalor, and she does movie reviews for my radio show, and she does red carpet.
There you go.
My son's doing this other little, so, everybody got to pull their weight at Casa Lopez.
Say that.
You know what I mean?
Casa Lopez, everyone works here.
Even the dogs are in dog shows. For real. The dogs are in dog shows. So, and so, look, at the end of the day, I want my kids to be polite, respectful to other people, instill a strong work ethic. Nothing comes easy in life, too. And I'll try to be helpful and supportive in anything they want to get into. But I'm not about sparing the rod. I'm not going to be as hard as my old man, because my old man was a little too hard.
We're going to always be different in our generation because they had to be like that with us. That's what shaped us into who we are, but we're smart enough to know that we'll take the good that they gave us, we're going to leave the bad out, and we're going to instill some new methods of how we do it, because our kids are smarter than we were. They're able to do things that my kids, when they was 7, 8, 9 years old, they was on computers and all kind of stuff that I never even knew about. So I imagine how smart your kids are compared to how smart you were at that age.
Oh, I could barely work this phone, man. The kids already, doing their own thing. Yeah, way ahead of us. You're right.
That's a good thing, man. What about sports? What's your favorite sports team in LA?
Oh, I'm LA all day.
I know.
Just like you, I'm Lakers, I'm Dodgers, but because I'm from Chula Vista,
San Diego,
I roll with the LA Chargers now.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Yes, because I kind of got the best of both worlds, right?
You do.
Because I was from down there. Chargers came home. They were here originally. Remember, they were LA
they started
Chargers.
here,
So now, I'm supporting, but Dodgers, Lakers, I don't really listen to or pay attention to hockey, but Kings, if they're in there. I don't know anything about hockey. But, and then that's everybody, right? That's everybody.
What about soccer? LA Galaxy.
Oh, yeah, okay. And I don't trip with soccer too much. I'm probably one of the only Mexicans. I mean, it's cool when I'm there, but I don't really know too much about it, so I'm not trying to front. But
I love it.
But it's cool to go. I respect it. I respect the athletes, but I really don't know. We got 2 teams, right?
Yeah.
The Galaxy and what's that other one? LA, the football club, LA Football Club. They haven't started yet, but they're coming.
They ain't the Galaxy. The Galaxy won championships.
Yes.
Beckham was a part of that.
What's up with football?
Come on, man. You got to be well-rounded in this field here, man.
I'm more of a like, my favorites are boxing. I'm more of a boxing guy. I like boxing a lot. I like MMA.
UFC?
Anytime there's an ass whooping, I like it.
Is there a particular actor or actress that you interviewed that shocked you that they knew who you was?
Well, yeah, Al Pacino, knew who I was and I was like, dang, Al Pacino, how do you know who I am, right? I'm like Tony Montana, right?
They don't understand. They don't understand that we still have that spirit in us when we meet certain people and they know who we are. It blows our mind. I'm pretty sure, you meeting all these great actors and actresses, so Al Pacino knowing you had to be like.
Yeah, no, that tripped me out. He's like, hey, Mario, how you doing? I was like, oh, you're
Scarface know me.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, there's always kind of those pinch me moments, which is kind of cool,
That's fly.
Yeah.
Don't tell me you were in Colors.
Yeah, it was in Colors. How dope is that movie? Not just because I was in, but how dope is that movie?
That movie right there was one of the greatest.
It holds up, huh?
Still.
It still holds up. That movie's dope.
Still.
What did you do in Colors? I saw the picture, but I don't remember.
Well, I was supposed to be Felipe's. I was supposed to be Felipe, but I was too tall for Trinidad Silva, so I was Felipe's friend. And I thought I was gonna completely edit it, but I still made it. So I was walking down when I was with 21st Street.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, remember 21st Street? And then with Frog.
Yeah.
With Frog, and I was the dude with the little talk can, and I forgot what
And they had a black gang leader. The leader was the
No, yeah, in the Mexican gangs, no, they had a couple brothers in there, which was tight. They had the white dude, Malachi from Children of the Corn.
Güero.
Yeah, the Güero, he was tight. He was like the OG Miklo. But
From Blood In, Blood Out.
yeah, that's a dope movie too. But no, I was in Colors. Yeah, that was dope because Sean Penn and Dennis Hopper directed that. Yeah, Robert Duvall.
Man, Damon Wayans was in that movie. Don
The rap
Cheadle.
was dope too. I am a nightmare walker,
Yeah,
psychopath
classic.
talking. Yeah, that was
Classic.
dope.
Mario,
Yeah.
you part of this West Coast Foundation, man. They thought it was just Saved by the Bell, man. Please, man. He been doing this here, man. Damn, Mario, you done changed the game, man.
Yeah, that's
more
old school.
ways
That
than
was
one.
like 88 or 89, one of those. Damn. Yeah.
Colors.
That's colors.
Colors. Colors.
That was
Colors.
dope. I knew you'd like that. You'd like that movie.
Yeah, that's special.
It's really hot in LA. Sorry, I know I'm being really bad today. I had a long night.
I have some questions I want to ask you. We're inside the Smoker Studio.
Okay.
And you can answer to the best of your ability.
Okay.
What's the first thing you do or think of when you wake up?
Go to the bathroom.
Hot or cold?
Hot.
Tacos or burgers?
Tacos.
Ass or titties?
Ass.
What are your favorite pair of shoes of all time?
The first Jordans, the one
Red, white, and black?
yeah, that came out. I still got those. I still got a pair of those.
What is your favorite cereal of all time?
I'm kind of boring. I like Crispix.
Oh, wow.
You want me to tell you why? Because Crispix, I like putting shit in my, I like putting like bananas and stuff. And then Crispix, you don't even need milk. You just eat it like that.
Yeah, that's the commercial they did where they put all that shit in the bowl and then finally put the milk in.
You don't trip with Crispix?
No, I don't fuck with that, man. I need sugar in my life.
You know, I like them, but yeah, no, okay, well, I'm going back.
Come on,
Okay, I'm
dog.
sorry.
What's your favorite cartoon of all time?
The old school Bugs Bunny ones. You know,
Looney
when they had
Tunes.
Foghorn, Leghorn, pay attention when I'm talking to you,
Yeah.
and all those
Looney
guys.
Tunes.
Yeah, Looney Tunes. Yeah, Looney Tunes.
What's your favorite thing to cook?
Carne asada.
What is the worst job you've ever had?
One summer, my dad made me work for my uncle, and it only lasted one summer.
What kind
And
of
it
work
was like landscaping construction. That was pedo.
I know them kind of summer job where you try to get you some school clothes money and they have you doing all kind of shit and you finally get $100 and be like, this is all the fuck I get is $100?
That one was cool. That was like real work.
What's the best live show you've ever seen?
Oh God, I've seen a lot of them. You know, I've seen Prince probably the most. I'm fortunate to say that. I've seen him 5 times, more than any artist. He put on some great shows. First concert I ever went to, too, was Run DMC and the Beastie Boys, San Diego Sports Arena.
Fresh Fest.
Pardon me?
It was the Fresh Fest.
Was that the Fresh Fest?
That's what's the name of the tour.
Is that what it's? Oh, wow, I don't remember that. I just remember when he goes,
boom,
Peter,
boom,
and all the thing came out, and the light was like, whoa, that was my first concert. Yeah. Remember?
Yes, sir.
Fresh Fest, yeah, that's right.
That's what it was called.
Tight.
If you were stuck on an island for a whole year and could only listen to 3 albums, what would they be?
Oh man, see these I like to take my time with. I don't like to. Well, they'd have to be like greatest hits albums because you get the compilation,
Yeah,
right?
you get more for your buck.
Am I by myself?
Oh, no, you by yourself, but then maybe some island.
Because if there's some girls and I got to take some like shot A
It's
or
gonna
something
be
like that.
some island girls that come out later on in
Oh,
the
well, then
night,
that's
but I don't know what they
different.
look like. They may look like Alice Dragoon. They may have big bodies with little necks and big heads. I don't know. You
Then,
on the
then I
island.
might roll with. Then I might get some like Maxwell and Sade.
Yeah.
Okay. If I want to, if I want to party, then I might have to get some Death Row's greatest hits.
There you go. You rocking and rolling now. You're gonna have a nice.
You know what I'm
live-
saying? And that's a
live-
nice little, and then maybe
live
some,
island
and then maybe
party.
some like that big Prince compilation or MJ, something
Oh,
like that.
great.
I'm trying to keep it,
If you could remake any movie and star in it, what would it be?
remake any movie. Oh God, that's a good movie. That's a good question, Snoop. I'm gonna steal that one for my question, for my things. Oh damn, man, you put me on the spot here. Any movie and star in it? Come on, Tootie. Scarface. Just to say it. Let's do it.
Tony Montana.
Just to say it. Scarface.
If you could have a superpower, what would it be?
Clone myself.
Oh wow.
That way I can earn more checks, be at different places.
I like that. I like that.
You know what I'm saying?
Clone
I made
man.
like 3 Marios, because sometimes, you can't be in certain appearances or take certain gigs because I'm booked.
Yeah, right.
But if I could clone myself,
I like
then
that.
I'd be getting this check,
That's
that
hard.
check. right?
The Adventures of Super Mario. Go do that show over there. And you go over there. And
You must have cloned yourself. That's how you get to do all this stuff.
I
You got
may
like 20
need to. I
things.
like this. I like that. That was a cold one. Nobody ever said that one. Huh? That was the first?
Yeah.
Okay.
The first.
This is called Finish the Sentence. I'm going to start it, you finish it. I always wake up.
And I'm hungry.
If I could work with anybody dead or alive, I'd want to work with.
Michael Jackson.
If I could see anybody perform dead or alive, I'd want to see.
Frank Sinatra.
I look for blank in a woman.
Loyalty.
If I wasn't a boss, I'd be
An employee.
My favorite position is
Doggy style, come on.
all the while we do it doggy style. My name is Mario Lopez, and I'm
A father, a son, a Catholic, a Latino, and someone who's very grateful and blessed.
and he's also a special guest on the GGN News Network. We want to thank y'all for tuning in to my special guest, Mario Lopez. You can catch him on Extra every day, all day, especially when you're in a hotel room. This motherfucker just don't go off. He just stays on talking about movies coming on, and we're gonna go check this movie out. This is a trailer for this movie. My main man, Super Mario, I love you. He's a Libra like me. He's well balanced. Check him out.